Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. We'll continue on with our tournament. We had an abysmal showing on round 1, but hopefully we can make this better for round 2. I'm going to definitely try some different builds here, so hopefully it'll be more competitive. Thankfully we're returning back to the 80-point limits, which are more of my forte. So we are going to move on to the Isle of Tais, and we are doing the Chaos Demons, and it looks like we're going against the Orks. So again, 8 turn limit and an 80-point target. So we'll see if I can redeem myself in front of Khorne here and get some skulls for the Skull Throne. So if you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post some more content for you. So I got these guys kind of separated to have a different setups here. I got 2 Bloodthirsters, 3 Bloodmasters, 4 Skull Cannons, and then I'm going to try to do these Flesh Hounds because I think they should be quite good against the Ork forces because they're good in melee, they have pretty decent evasion, and they also have the Flamethrower ability, and to add even more bang for the buck, they also have the ability to do that charge attack, which can give them even more movement, and then I don't think that charge attack actually triggers an Overwatch. So we'll try to bring the Bloodthirsters up here, bring these bad boys, I should say, not bad guys, up here, and hopefully I will be able to use these Skull Cannons to snipe some of his units while they're getting into position here, and I'll send a couple of them over the side here to be able to maybe get some flank attacks. And then he can now jump up there. So that will get us almost into position to capture another point here. So 5 to 5. Orks are coming down. Looks like he is going with his rocket launcher for his Death Copters there. I personally do not like the rockets because they have to have a every other turn attack. And everybody else is still trying to get into position. Been hidden by the Fog of War, so we'll just move everybody around. Have him stay there, and hopefully he can summon some reinforcements to hold the line. Oh, looks like we can see some Ork boys now. So we'll move you up here and try to shoot into some of these boys. And you missed your 70% shot. Way to go. Clutch hit. 59 here. Hit. Let's see here. And I do want to keep this Bloodmaster over here to try to increase the armor piercing. Alright, 70%. So that elevated position does help. Okay, and we took those guys out, so it takes 2 shots to kill non-buffed boys. I'm guessing he doesn't have a pain boy. Now I could run the Bloodthirster up here to take that point, but then he's going to get shot by anything else that he has over here. Okay, he's going with dual Death Dreads. Looks like they both have the big Shudas on here. Alright, and let's see, he's got a big mech over there and the Death Copter. So we'll just have to see, will he charge those guys over here to start fighting the Bloodthirster? Or will he send them somewhere else to try to get the middle? I'm not sure which. But I think what I'll do is pull the Bloodthirster back, and then I can use one of the Flesh Hounds to hold this position here. And they can body block. And then what I'll do is I'll move the other Flesh Hounds maybe over this way, and that should allow me to either get flank attacks on the Death Dreads if they come after my Bloodthirster, or to maybe even come after and take out his big mech.
The bloody feast awaits.
And you got a 70% chance to hit. I could also do a 60% over here. Why not? Oh, you even landed your attack. Nice. Alright, so next turn I should be able to summon guys.
I am the Bloodmaster.
I don't think he'll be able to snipe him down. bring you up here to body block, just in case he does try to shoot that guy down. Maybe what I'll do is move these guys over here, and that way they're a little bit closer to buffing everybody else. And I think I'm actually going to move this guy up here. With the hope being that maybe I'll just kill the pain boy. Was the whole point of moving him like this, but actually I think I want to probably just take out the boys, right? And then that'll lock down the pain boy, and if he wants to get into a slugging match with a bloodthirster, that's fine. And then this should lock down this position over here. Now, this Death Dread could come over and get a flank with that movement, so I think I actually want to turn you so he doesn't get a perfect rear shot. So 15 to 10. Now he's moving the Ludas over here so he can start shooting into my poor Bloodthirster. And he's going to try to run away. Just feed me. Allow me to smack that guy too. Death Dread's coming over here. Attacking the Flesh Hounds. He's shooting into my... I don't know why he's doing this, because really with your rockets you should be, yeah, I was going to say attacking the Flesh Hounds like that so you can kill the models. And then rockets, again, those rockets are meant to be used against the Flesh Hounds, so you'll be hitting more, otherwise you just want to use your regular attacks. So he's kind of having a bad force selection here. Okay, he's got some knobs there. I think you could make a solid argument of buffing the Death Dreads too if you're coming after the Bloodthirsters and things to give them more armor to try to increase their survivability. And it looks like he actually has a flanking force coming around the right side here too, so he definitely has most of his forces over here. And the weird thing is it looks like he's got knobs up top. He certainly does. I'm not sure why he has the knobs up there. Costs an AP. So if I came over here, I could charge them. I would like to get him over here to really kill the war boss. That is his leader. So maybe I can run you down here to shoot the Ludas. Because it's going to take probably more than 2 attacks to get the kill. Alright, it did, so, but they're almost dead. Maybe I just charge over here, get the kill. Oh, I was expecting you to be able to capture that point. Alright, so that was a little mistake on my part. Alright, well, let's move you over here. I should have just used that skull cannon to shoot, and then I could have captured that point. That was a mistake. I guess I can move you up here. Shoot into there. Let's move you up to here. Because those guys shouldn't be able to close that distance and kill the Bloodmaster. Because he's my commander, so I certainly don't want to lose him. And then these guys can come down here and lock that point down. And then... can you charge that far? I think it's only a couple spots. Yeah, you're 1 away. Oh no, you're actually... Is it because the Bloodthirster's here, I wonder? Well... maybe I move you over this way. Actually, no, I take that back. I want to summon and have you come here, because with all those Death Copters, I don't want them flying around and trying to ninja cap stuff. Alright, well, I guess with the Bloodthirster, let's run him over here and try to pop that war boss in the face. He just hit you for another 50 damage. Smack here. 70% chance to hit. You better not miss. Okay, good. One more of those. Oh, not quite enough damage. I think if I bring him over here, I should be able to flame through. And hopefully be enough to kill him. Alright. Apparently not. I'll move you up here to try to lock down the big mech. I'm pretty sure you guys should be able to get the kill. Alright, good. And we've significantly weakened the knobs there. Put you here to lock these guys down. Now, I would like to take out this Death Dread. So let's charge here. And of course, that just blocked the rear. But I think I might actually just want to attack with the Bloodmaster here, because if I can do enough damage, I might be able to just flat out kill this Death Dread. And then I can get a second attack on the other Death Dread. Maybe not. I don't think you can do 170. Yeah, it's 115 to 150. If I do this, it would go up by 25%. So that would be, what, 130 to 170 something. So if I do it, I have the potential of killing him in one shot and saving me that reaction fire. I guess we'll move you up to come after the Pain Boy here.
I am the Bloodmaster.
Bring him up to here. And then I guess let's start moving you guys over this way. Or I could run them down if I was going to do charge attacks, but I think with this flanking force coming around the right side, I'll just keep these guys up here to keep shooting. Do I roll the dice? Let's roll the dice. Alright, so you do have the potential to get the kill here. Don't fail me. You failed me. So now not only do I get that counterattack at full strength, I'm going to get hit again. So that's a bummer. Alright, so he hit me there. Not unexpected. And you do your little stupid kick, which kills him there. He's giving me a charge attack, not enough to suppress, unfortunately. He's healing and buffing. He's moving that guy forward. He must be trying to do the bomb, I'm guessing? Yeah. So he did the bomb. Now he's going to give me another attack. Good. He's down. That's going to blow up. Maybe he did that to sacrifice him? Oh, those guys are definitely going to be able to kill this guy. Alright, good. Nice reactions. For my zone of control, he's got another flash skip. Probably going to shoot my Bloodthirster. Yep. Coming after to kill the hounds. Yep. Good. And he's got the knobs up here for some reason. Gotta get those into melee. That's a lot of points you're wasting doing that. Alright, well, I guess let's move you up to here. Take that. You should be able to come up this way and kill the Pain Boy. And maybe I can even send him as a flanking force to come after those Mega Knobs. And since nobody's really going to get over here, I might as well start running everybody to the right side here. Now I would like to get these guys over here. But that would flame through my own guys, which I don't want to happen. So maybe I just flame with you and get the kill. Good. And now you've gotten enough that you can... oh, I wonder if I get you over to here. Can I do the charge attack? I can. Good, that almost killed him. And then we'll run you up here to try to capture this point, or just to aggro the Mega Knobs, one of the two. You're back here, unfortunately, but I can have you assassinate this guy. Good. So he's down. Unfortunately, that is now locked up. Oh shit. Of course he's going to be able to hit you. Yeah, of course that. After criticizing him for giving me all these attack opportunities, I do the same thing. Alright, well, I could shoot these guys.
The bloody feast awaits.
I don't know if this is really the best use of my attacks. Yeah, see, he's barely doing any damage, so let's just use you to chop down the Death Copter, I guess. That's probably going to kill my guys. Oh, nope. Alright. Well, I could have him come and attack the Death Dread. But I'm pretty sure these flash skits are going to be able to kill the Bloodthirster if I don't kill him. So let's have him just come up here and start chopping these guys down. Alright, nice. And then I'll start running these guys over with hopes of being able to shoot into his flanking force over here. Only a 55% chance to hit, but you land it. Nice. Definitely regret not trying to get that attack with the other guy. Now, these guys are over here. Oh, you're one away from being able to capture that point. So maybe I just come over here and lock down the Death Dread to make sure he doesn't come after my Bloodthirster. And then we only got, what, a 25 to 20% chance? Yeah, so not enough. Alright, well, let's run these guys over here to help reinforce, I guess. And I guess let's just send the Bloodletters over, because I think I've killed all the Death Copters now. I could reduce the movement and accuracy, but you're so far away that I don't know if it really makes sense. So maybe we'll save it. Alright, so we've got this pretty much on heavy lockdown here. I guess we can bring those guys over to here too, since nothing else is going to be coming to do ninja capping. Alright, 50 to 20. And unfortunately with that, our opponent never came back to do the game. So I wasn't quite sure what happened on these tournaments if your opponent ends up quitting. What it does is it locks in the points that you have from the game, and then somehow at the end they must determine what happened, because then all of a sudden it turned and took points away from him, so he dropped down to 5 points and then I went up to 80 points. So I'm not quite sure what caused that fluctuation here, because when they closed the match and the other player left, it did not automatically update it, but it did later, so it doesn't penalize me for him not playing. Now, I suspect that was a newer player with the way he was moving his guys around. Certainly having those boys and things like that on that left side wasn't a bad idea, but he needed to have the Pain Boy in there enough to be able to buff up their HP, so they would have been harder for me to kill. Now I was able to snipe them with those skull cannons, so this is actually a very good map for the Forces of Chaos because those skull cannons actually hit pretty accurately, and they have so-so armor piercing, but they can do damage to light and medium infantry, not so much against the vehicles as you saw, but allows them to very effectively snipe guys, and then once you run them down they can then do their charge attack, and you pretty much just use them as a heat-seeking torpedo to do damage against either enemy heroes or to vehicles, anything else like that, and then you use their brass ability to try to keep them alive so they can hopefully pull back and get to the next area. Now, as you saw, the Insensate Rage really does no damage against vehicles, so really should have just attacked twice and gotten the guaranteed kill, but I got greedy and was hoping I wasn't going to take that return damage, because if I would have been able to take out the Dreadnought one shot, then he would have been alive to tank everything else for those other attacks coming in. Now, to our opponent, we gave the tips on the left side, but then on the right side there, you need to have those mega knobs get into combat because they're melee. That's what they're mostly used for. You were trying to use them as very expensive ranged units, and that's not really how you should do it, because it's the melee that they do crazy amounts of damage in. I mean, they could have dealt probably half of the life of one of my Bloodthirsters if you use their increased melee damage ability, and especially if you get rear attacks, and then you have their ranged attacks in case you can't get them into melee, but you got to close that distance. And then you also had a lot of points used as that flanking force to the right side, but those, those flash gets and the flash gets are pretty much the most important ones out of there. They're the ones that you should have had in the position of the Mega Knobs, so you could get on that elevated position and get shots onto my guy, because that would allow you to snipe out my heroes, my Bloodthirsters. Those guys would be the ones that you would use to take out the skull cannons. Your Def Copters are good at taking out infantry, so if you're going to use that rocket loadout, you want to use them to be shooting their shots into my Flesh Hounds and other less armored units, or if you want to use the grenade or their bomb, drop the bomb ability or whatever it's called, you use that when my guys are grouped together, and then you'll do splash damage to everybody around there. So really those are meant to be an anti-light infantry unit with a lot of splash damage. Now if you spend a little more points and you give them the cannon, that does the same amount of damage as your big mech, and that can actually do pretty consistent 40-50 damage against Bloodthirsters, heroes, other units, and then it doesn't have the reload ability cost. Now it does seem like this game bugs out and the reload cost doesn't take 2 turns. Sometimes the games will forget that you've attacked, and then it'll let you keep doing it over and over again, and that seemed to be happening on some of these matches here, unless they've changed how the rockets worked. But usually there's a 2-turn reload ability with the rockets, which is why I don't like them. I like to have units doing something every turn, and what I don't want to do is get one shot, then use the drop the bomb ability, unless it's like an exceptional group of units, because then that following turn the Def Copter is going to get destroyed, and unless you've got a lot of use out of them, it's not going to pay for that unit. So you had a lot of points invested into those Def Copters and really didn't get the payback for it. Finally, as you saw here, the Flesh Hounds are really effective against Orks. You can take out Knobs, their boys, the Flash Gets, everybody with that flame attack. Now it does have a cooldown, so they're not like a pure flamer unit. And then you can use their charge attack to close quite a bit of distance and really snipe down Pain Boys, bosses, other high value targets, and then they have decent evasion, so if you can even use it to bait an Overwatch attack, get their evasion up, and then it sticks around for another turn, so then they're harder to kill the following turn when your your opponent's trying to attack you. So that's how you can really increase their survivability. And they just do straight good damage when you're doing rear attacks or frontal attacks. They have, even though it says they only have, I think, 3 armor piercing, they tend to do good amounts of damage. So that would be my tips. Definitely, I think this was more of an effective build for this tournament match here. Maybe play around a little bit more. We'll see what the scrapyard entails, what our opponent does there. But we'll kind of continue on with our Chaos Demons and Tyrannid tournament here. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.